Hey folks, Neil Beasley. Plenty to talk about this week in Texas high school basketball. Let's get you warmed up. We've got some great matchups this week that could go a long way in deciding some districts. Let's take a look at some of the key matchups in the lineup. Let's talk 16-6A. Going into this week, there were 3 teams tied for first with 4-1 in district play. 2 of them will go at it this Friday as Cy Ranch visits Cy Park. These 2 teams, along with Cy Springs and Cy Lakes, have the inside track to the 4 playoff spots. However, this year the UIL has split the playoffs up into divisions, so to get a home playoff game, seeding is extremely important. Cy Ranch and Cy Lakes would be Division 1, with Cy Park and Cy Springs being Division 2. So it is of utmost importance that Cy Park gets a dub on Friday to stay ahead of Springs, who beat the Tigers last week. Now, all that was a long, convoluted way of saying every 16-6A game down the stretch has something on the line. And when the Mustangs and Tigers meet up at Cy Park Friday night, expect some fireworks. We haven't seen much of Shelton Henderson in Bel Air this year. That's because of Henderson's back spasms, but the senior has been at full strength this past couple of weeks, and the Cardinals have been better off because of it. Henderson averages over 18 points a game and has led Bel Air to an undefeated district record. This Friday, the Cardinals play second-placed West Side at Butler Arena. The Duke commit is one of, if not the, best player in the state, as he can control a game offensively and on defense. He's hoping to lead a HISD 6A squad to state for the first time in a very long time. And don't look now, but Atascocita is climbing the rankings in 6A themselves. The Eagles are led by Louisiana Tech commit Jalen Fender and are undefeated in district play going into the week. However, they do have a tough slate as they played C.E. King last night and will face Summer Creek on Saturday. David Martinez's squad is no stranger to tough competition, as the Eagles were at state just 2 years ago. They'll be Division I playoff team, and when that 6-game postseason tournament begins, it would be wise to watch out for the boys from Humble.
The warm-up is brought to you by the Houston area Chevy dealers. Come in and test the all-new Silverado today. And by DQ for treats and eats before and after the game. Also by Parker University. Check out our bachelor's degree in strength and human performance today.
We caught up to a big-time athlete from the Houston area in this week's Recruiting Trail.
Shelton Henderson. Just a great coaching staff, a great environment to play in, a good fan base that's going to support me, and just great teammates around me too. Just doing whatever I can to help the team win, little things, guarding the best player, rebounding, scoring when I need to, and just helping the team out any way possible. On the court, I think I'm a dog. I'm trying to win at all times, super competitive. Off the court, chill guy, let her laugh, let her hang with the guys, just spend time with them and just have a great time. I'm coming to win. I'm not trying to mess around. I'm trying to win a national championship next year. So I'm just coming in to compete with the best player and get the best competition. I want to win Gatorade Player of the Year. I want to be a McDonald's All-American, Jordan Brand Classic. A lot of achievements that I want to get to are those type of things. Just somebody that just knows how to win, just being a winner in everything I do, and just helping the people around me win too, and just having a strong support system around me that's helped me do that.
The warm-up is brought to you by the Houston area Chevy dealers. Come in and test drive the all-new Silverado today. And by Randall's, fresh foods, local flavors. Also by the UPS Store. Be unstoppable.
Our Ward Fasold caught up to legendary Fort Bend Marshall head coach Ronnie Courtney to find out more about his Buffs in the Hype.
All right, welcome to the Hype, and we are joined with Fort Bend Marshall head coach Ronnie Courtney, the legendary coach Ronnie Courtney, 700-plus wins. I want to start with that because obviously in all the coaching you've done, you've got different types of teams, different types of players, different types of personalities. Do you find yourself kind of changing the way you coach based on the team you have, or they need to adapt to you?
No, most definitely. I change to the type of player that I have because systems that I have in place or I've had in place, they fit certain teams. And like my Rural Rich team, they fit guys that were 6'9" and tons of speed and stuff like that. So now I don't have the 6'9", so I have the speed, but I don't have the 6'9". So I come up with another offensive scheme for us to run where we can all be compatible and we can all be able to contribute.
Well, what that scheme is doing is working perfectly, as you're right up there at the top in 5A in the state. 2 losses on your docket, and everything else is wins. Talk about this year's team and what has made them so successful so far.
Well, a lot of people don't realize last year's team that went to the regional final was carried by my youngsters, which are now my seniors. And so these guys are seasoned guys. They've been through all the battles and all the wars, and it's so much easier to coach this group because they know everything we're supposed to be doing. And I think the thing that has carried us so well this year, our defensive prowess that we take it to the ball game. We play tremendous defense, and we take a lot of pride in that. Offensively, I tell them all the time, I don't care about offense. I just need you to defend somebody.
Yeah, and we kind of saw that the game that we've made it to so far this year, because we run football until football. We can't run football no more. But the game we were at, you played Victoria East, and boy, they didn't know what the heck was going on. I think they scored 24 points or something like that. And we usually see you up in the DFW area at the what used to be called the Whataburger Tournament. What kind of non-district schedule did you play this year, and what did you learn about your squad this year?
Well, believe it or not, I played all 6A schools. I only played 2 5A schools, and that was Clean Ellison and Mansfield Summit. So my schedule was pretty hectic. I went to the finals of the McDonald's tournament. I lost to San Antonio Brennan in the finals. I went to the Katy tournament. I lost to Katy Jordan in the finals of that tournament. And I went to the Cy-Fair tournament, and I ended up winning the Cy-Fair tournament. So we have been battle tested. My schedule was heavy. When I made it, I wasn't really thinking about how we would be able to compete. I just made a schedule, and I'm like, you know what? If we don't learn how to compete, we'll learn how to compete when we play these games. And so my guys were like, Coach, just make the schedule however you want to make it. We'll be prepared.
And you mentioned last year your team made it to the regional finals. It's going to be a little different. In all the years that you've coached, this is going to be a little bit different. But there's no regional site where you're like, all right, I just need to get to this place. I got 2 games here. Now you're picking sites as you go. You only have 6 playoff games. How has that kind of changed your philosophy when it comes to the postseason?
Well, right now you're playing and you don't really know who's Division I or who's Division II, who's going where, who's doing what. And so we're just preparing to play whomever. We can play any kind of style you want to play. We can run with you. We can sit down. We can run sets with you. We can play how we need to play to be successful. So this thing about having no regional site just means that we're going to do a lot of travel. And that's going to be hectic because now you're going to meet people halfway, and now you got to figure out somebody to let you use their gym, and you got to get officials to figure out where they're going to meet you. It's going to be a test.
Well, I tell you what, it's been fun watching your squad this year. We made the turn, so we're running through the district a second time. We'll be looking forward to seeing you guys out there again, and I appreciate you joining us, Coach.
I appreciate you having me, and Ema, I've always appreciated you guys because you guys have done a great job in covering us, and I'm always appreciative of that. And anytime you guys need to come see us or want to talk to me, please feel free.